everyone, welcome back to GK Today. I am Sana and in this video we'll cover the current affairs. Before we move ahead, let me inform you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series 2022 in the GK Today's Android application. So if you are looking for the text version of these questions and their explanations along with the interactive quiz, you may consider joining our daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. In this course in app, you get daily 20 MCQs, a fortnightly quiz, a monthly revision document, and also category-wise revision e-books that are optimized for reading on mobile. You are also able to access all archives of questions from January 2020 onwards. And let me tell you one more thing. If you want the Hindi version of this session, you can refer to our former channel named as GK Today. The link has been given in the description box from where you can reach to. So without taking much of your time, let's get started. Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 5th of August 2022. Let's start. Rakhi Garhi, which was seen in the news recently, is an ancient site located in which state? So 20 heritage sites including the ancient mounds at Haryana's Rakhi Garhi have been identified for the national importance tag. And the other sites include, for example, Anangtal in Delhi, then rock paintings from Andhra Pradesh, then rock art site Murgi at Leh, after that Kaleshwar Mahadev temple from Himachal Pradesh, etc. Okay, so Rakhi Garhi site is one of the 5 iconic sites declared by the center in the Union Budget 2020 to 21. Fine. Now let's see some of the important states that were in news. Mission Bhumi Putra is the initiative of which state? So Chief Minister of Assam State, Mr. Hemant Biswa Sarma, recently launched the Mission Bhumi Putra portal. And aim of this portal is to provide digitized caste certificate to the students within a month. And also the state government launched Mission Basundhara in October 2021, and aim was the disposal of land related problems, right? So this is the initiative of Assam state. Which state signed a memorandum of understanding with the Niti Aayog for enhancement of the learning outcome of the students? So Arunachal Pradesh government signed this memorandum of understanding with Niti Aayog on the enhancement of the learning outcome of the students across 3,000 plus government schools in the state. And this MOU is a 3-year partnership that will focus over 2 lakh children from 2022 to 2025. And the school education transformation project is under Niti Aayog's Development Support Services for the State initiative, right? So correct answer would be Arunachal Pradesh. Which state police was recently honored with the President's Color Award? President's Color Award was recently presented to Tamil Nadu Police. Which country has drafted a constitution? Which state's nature has rights? So recently Chile has drafted its new constitution and it talked about the rights of nature as well as the rights of animals. Which state is the venue of the India-Oman Joint Military Drill Al-Najah? First of all, Al-Najah is the military drill between which 2 countries, India and Oman, and the venue for this event is the state Rajasthan. Okay. Next question. Achinta Shioli, who clinched the gold medal for India in the Commonwealth Games 2022, is associated with which sport? So 20-year-old Achinta Shioli clinched the gold medal for India in the Commonwealth Games 2022 in 73 kgs category of weightlifting, and he won the first place with a combined effort of 313 kilograms, 143 kilograms in snatch and 170 kilograms in clean and jerk, right? And before him, Mirabai Chanu and Jeremy Lalrin Nunga have claimed the gold medals, while Bindya Rani Devi and Sanket Sargar picked up the silver medal, right? Let's see some of the important sports related current affairs. Jeremy Lalrin Nunga, who won the gold medal in the Commonwealth Games, plays which sport? So he is related to weight lifting, and he won this gold medal in the men's 67 kgs category. From which state he belonged to? He is from the state Mizoram. Okay. Mehraj Ahmed Khan, who was seen in the news recently, is associated with which sports? He is related to shooting, and recently he won the first ever gold in the ISSF World Cup that took place in Korea. Arjun Babuta, Mehuli Ghosh and Tushar Mane, who recently won the gold medals for India, play which sport? So Arjun Babuta won the World Cup stage gold by defeating Tokyo Olympics silver medalist Lucas from USA. Okay, and talking about Mehuli Ghosh and Tushar Mane, they have won the gold in the 10 meters air rifle mixed team event. Okay, so correct answer would be shooting. They are related to shooting. Alfia Pathan and Gitika, who were seen in the news recently, are associated with which sport? So they are related to boxing, and recently they have clinched the gold medal in Elorda Cup tournament that took place in Kazakhstan's capital Nur Sultan. And don't forget that Kalaivani Srinivasan and Jamuna Boro have clinched the silver medals in the same championship. Okay. Matt Fitzpatrick, who was seen in the news recently, is associated with which sport? So he is related to golf, and recently he has won the US Open, right? Next question. When is the Muslim Women's Rights Day observed? So this day is observed every year on the 1st of August. Why? To celebrate the enforcement of law against the triple talaq rule. And also this is known as talaq-e-biddat, and it was made illegal as per the law, and the offenders will be jailed up to 3 years, and also they have to pay fine. Okay, so correct answer would be August 1. Let's see some of the important days. What is the theme of the World Day Against Trafficking in Persons in 2022? So we observed this day on 30th of July, and this year theme was use and abuse of technology. Tadoba Tiger Reserve, which hosted the Global Tiger Day celebrations, is located in which state? So this tiger reserve lies in the state of Maharashtra, and recently it plays as the host for the Global Tiger Day celebration. And when do we observe International Tiger Day? We observe this day on 29th of July. Okay. Which of the following international days are celebrated in the month of October? So we have to identify whether these given days are celebrated in the month of October or not. Okay. First is World Migratory Bird Day. Actually, it is marked twice a year. First on 8th of October and second on 14th of May. Okay. And this year theme was light pollution. Okay. So we can say that World Migratory Bird Day is observed in the month of October. This is right. Second is World Oceans Day. Ocean Day is actually observed on 8th of June. And what was the theme for this year? The theme was revitalization, collective action for ocean. Okay, so this is not observed in the month of October. Next is World Biodiversity Day. It is observed on 22nd of June, and this year theme was building a shared future for all life. Okay, and next is World Wildlife Day. It is observed on 3rd of March, and for this year theme was recovering key species for ecosystem restoration. Okay, so this is also not observed in the month of October. Correct answer would be only 1. Fine. Next question. Which country is the host of Pitch Black, which is an international air combat exercise? So Australia is the host of Pitch Black, and it is a kind of international air combat exercise, and India is set to participate in this 17-nation exercise. So it includes the participation of around 100 aircraft and 2500 military personnel from 17 countries. And other participants include, for example, Australia, Canada, India, France, Germany, Indonesia, then Japan, Malaysia, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Philippines, Republic of Korea, Singapore, Thailand, UAE, UK and US. So these are the total 17 countries that are to be participating in this exercise. Okay. Let's see some of the important international current affairs. Ayman al-Zawahiri, the Al-Qaeda leader, was killed by which country's air strike? So Ayman al-Zawahiri, who is the leader of the Al-Qaeda, was recently killed by the US airstrike in Afghanistan, as confirmed by the US President Joe Biden. So he was killed in a counter-terrorism operation that was carried out by the CIA in Kabul. And Ayman al-Zawahiri, who is said to have plotted 9/11 attacks together with Osama bin Laden, was one of the America's most wanted terrorists. Okay. Ibrahim Mohammed Soleh, who recently visited India, is the president of which country? So the Maldivian president Ibrahim Mohammed Soleh arrived India on a 4-day visit. So India and Maldives signed 6 pacts total to enhance the bilateral ties in the field of trade, defense and cyber security. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi also announced $100 million financial help for the infrastructure development of the Maldives. Okay. Which country passed the Creating Helpful Incentives to Produce the Semiconductors Bill? So this bill has been recently passed by the country USA. Scientists from which country have developed the world's most durable hydrogen fuel cell? So this hydrogen fuel cell, which is most durable, has been developed in Hong Kong recently. Long March 5B rocket, which crash landed in the Indian Ocean, was launched by which country? So Long March is a flagship rocket series of China. Exercise Winbacks 2022 is a bilateral army exercise conducted between India and which other country? So this is the exercise between India and Vietnam. Okay. Next question. Lockdown Lyrics, which was released recently, is a book written by which author? So Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik has released a book titled as Lockdown Lyrics, which is a collection of poems written by poet Sanjukta Dash. Okay. So this is her debut book in English, and she is an Oriya poet, and it was written based on the experiences during the pandemic. Fine. Let's see some of the important books. Name the author of the book The Winning Formula for Success in the Business of Sport. So this is the book that has been written by Vineet Karnik. Which institution released a book on the basics of artificial intelligence titled as Artificial Intelligence for Everyone? This book has been presented by the institution India AI. Who is the author of the novel Tomb of Sand, originally titled as Raid's Mausoleum, which has won the 2022 International Booker Prize? So this year, International Booker Prize was presented to Gitanjali Shri for her novel Tomb of Sand. World Book and the Copyright Day is observed every year on which day? This day is observed every year on 23rd of April, and this year theme was Read so you never feel low. Okay. Who is the author of the book titled as Not Just a Night Watchman, My Innings in the BCCI? It was authored by Mr. Vinod Rai, who is our 11th Controller and Auditor General of India. So Supreme Court appointed him as the interim president of BCCI in the year 2017. Okay. Next question. Which is the first Indian city to publish the transportation emissions data in collaboration with Google? So Aurangabad has become the very first city in the country to release the Environment Insight Explorer data from Google. And under this feature, cities measure the carbon emission sources, conduct analysis, and identify the strategies to reduce the emission. And this feature in India is only available for Aurangabad, Bengaluru, Chennai and Pune. And Aurangabad is the very first city to make the transportation emissions data totally public. Okay. Let's see some of the important cities that were in news. NCB National Conference on the Drug Trafficking and the National Security was held in which city? So this conference recently took place in Chandigarh. Which city was the host of the first All India District Legal Services Authorities meet? Answer would be New Delhi. Which state launched its semiconductor policy 2022 to 27 and planned to develop a semicon city? Answer would be Gujarat. Birmingham, which hosts the 22nd Commonwealth Games, is a city of which country? So don't forget that the host for 22nd Commonwealth Game is Birmingham, which lies in UK. India's first brain health clinic was inaugurated in which city? It was inaugurated in Bengaluru city. Okay. Next question. Responsible Artificial Intelligence for Youth 2022 program was launched by the National E-Governance Division along with which company? So Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw launched this program, which was created by National E-Governance Division in collaboration with Intel India and the Ministry of Education. So this program is for the school students who are studying in the classes 8 to 12 across India to create a deeper understanding of artificial intelligence technology. So Ashwini Vaishnaw, who is our Minister of Electronics and IT, also inaugurated the event to celebrate the 8 years of My Government in New Delhi. Okay, so correct answer would be Intel India. Let's see some of the important ministries that were in news. Which ministry is associated with the Weapon of Mass Destruction and Their Delivery Systems Amendment Bill 2022? So Parliament has recently passed this Weapon of Mass Destruction and Their Delivery System Amendment Bill 2022 and Ministry of External Affairs has introduced the bill. So it seeks to amend the 2005 Act and to stop the persons from financing and prohibited activities that are related to weapons of mass destruction and their delivery. Fine. The Crafts Village scheme is an initiative of which union ministry? So this scheme aims to develop the handicraft as a sustainable livelihood option for artisans in the clusters. So it is an initiative of Union Textiles Ministry for linking the textile with the tourism, and aim is to promote the craft and tourism by providing infrastructure support to the handicraft clusters, right? So 8 craft villages are selected under the scheme. They are, for example, Tirupati from Andhra Pradesh, Vadaj from Gujarat, then Naini from Uttar Pradesh, Raghurajpur from Odisha. After that, Anigundi from Karnataka, Mahabalipuram from Tamil Nadu, Tajganj from Uttar Pradesh, and Amer from Rajasthan. Okay. Revamped distribution sector scheme, which was recently launched, is implemented by which union ministry? So this is the scheme that is implemented by Ministry of Power. Why? So as to help the DISCOMs to improve their operational efficiency and financial sustainability. Which union ministry launched 3 new schemes under strengthening pharmaceutical industry? Answer would be Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizer. Surrogacy Regulation Act 2021, which was seen in the news recently, is associated with which ministry? So it is related to Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Okay. Next question. Which body maintains the Depositor Education and Awareness Fund? Actually, unclaimed deposits are defined as balance in the savings, current accounts or the term deposit which are not claimed for within 10 years from the date of maturity. And these amounts are then transferred by the banks to Depositor Education and Awareness Fund that is maintained by the Reserve Bank of India. So RBI has been encouraging the people to claim such deposits from the respective banks. However, the amount of unclaimed deposit is on the rise. Okay. Coming to the question slide, which milestone was achieved in the UPI transactions in July 2022? So UPI has crossed over 6 billion transactions in July 2022, and this was the highest ever by the UPI since its inception in the year 2016. So India's flagship digital payment platform, Unified Payment Interface, reported 6.28 billion transactions, that amounts to 10.62 trillion rupees. So National Payments Corporation of India operates the platform, and the incremental 1 billion transactions were achieved in a short span of just 6 months. Who has been selected as the Team India flag bearer at the 2022 Commonwealth Games? This is PV Sindhu. What is the approximate amount of gross non-performing asset of the scheduled commercial banks in 2022? So the approximate amount of the NPA of scheduled commercial bank is nearly 7.5 lakh crore rupees. Which country topped the medal tally of the 2022 World Athletics Championship? So it was topped by USA, second was Jamaica in this, and the third country was Ethiopia. Fine. Which city hosted Incredible India Kargil Marathon and Tourism Festival 2022? It was hosted by Kargil. Okay. Next question. Which institution developed the Indian Virtual Herbarium portal? So Union Environment Minister Bhupendra Yadav inaugurated India's largest online herbarium database, which is the Indian Virtual Herbarium web portal. And this portal has been developed by Botanical Survey of India under the framework of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and Digital India. So Botanical Survey of India is a subordinate office under the Environment Ministry. Okay. Let's see some of the important institutions. Which institution launches the Financial Inclusion Index, that is FI Index? So Reserve Bank of India launches this index, and in the recent edition of the index, which captures the extent of financial inclusion for March 2022, stands at 56.4 compared to 53.9 in March 2021, and it captures the extent of financial inclusion across the country in consultation with the concerned stakeholders, right? Which institution has developed ultrasound adhesives that produces the images of internal organs of the body? So Massachusetts Institute of Technology, that is MIT engineers, designed an adhesive patch that produces ultrasound images of the body. Okay, and this stamp-sized device sticks to the skin, and it can provide real-time ultrasound imaging of the heart, lungs, and other internal organs for 48 hours. So this new design might make the technology as wearable and accessible, unlike the bulky and the specialized equipment. Okay. Which institution launched the face recognition facility for the pensioners to submit their life certificate? This is EPFO, and the full form is Employees Provident Fund Organization. Which institution launched the Good for You, Good for the Planet campaign? Answer will be WWF. Which Indian institution launches the Digital Payment Index? This is Reserve Bank of India, and the base period for this index is March 2018, and it talks about the rapid adoption of the digital payments. Fine. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Minu Sana signing off.